A week from now, Sid and I will fly out to Dublin and Noel will meet us. We will finally get to see all of this for ourselves. Can't wait. In the meantime, I'm going to fill you in on what's happening here.
I finally finished all the pointing. So now that's the last of it. Both sides of this doorway are all pointed up. There's new lintels up the top there as well, and all the internal walls are laid out.
So here Noel is laying out the floor plan for the old house, and he's cementing one layer of breeze blocks. Where he's holding the spirit level will be the new floor level, and below that, on that breeze block, 2/3 of the way up will be insulation. The top third will be where the pipes are laid for the underfloor heating. It'll be then filled over with cement for the new skin of the floor, final polished floor.
Cemented in place now, but as you can see, everything's a bit messy and the films are still on the windows and the little birdies are still with us. So today I think a big tidy up's in order. Try and get everything swept out, try and get everything tidied up. It's been a messy old time. There was a bit of pointing to finish off in here, and also I moved the pipe for the toilet over by 4 inches. It was just seemed a bit tight. Now that we've bought a big old bath instead of just a standard bath, that was just going to be a little bit tight, so I've moved the pipe over there 4 inches. There's still plenty of room for the shower here. I need to get the plant room finished. I need to get all that cleaned out, and the eco mesh up on the wall in there, and this place needs sorting out too. Now that we're kind of airtight, the dust just needs all sweeping and clearing. I just try to make it feel like a space now. There's too many tools and ladders and bits everywhere, so I think the idea is just try and have a good clear up and see what's necessary before moving on to the next step. Remove protective foil immediately after the installation of the window. So it's been a week and I've tried just peeling little bits off, and there doesn't seem to be any harm done, but I think just to be on the safe side and to cover ourselves, I need to get all these films and stickers and bits off the windows. I've got some new rags and cleaning products and white spirit if there's any sticky marks, and just give everything a clean while some of us enjoy the sun. Beautiful day again. This window's already been unmasked. I'll show you from the outside.
I'm just jumping in to say that those breeze blocks will be faced off with stonework, so it won't always look like an ugly concrete block, as one viewer and I kindly described it. It will look a lot prettier than that when it's finally finished.
Still think they look great. These bits of damp-proof membrane have to be secured now back to the frame and trimmed. Doesn't have to happen immediately, but I'll get round to that.
Loving you is easy 'cause you're beautiful. Loving you is all I want to do. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, do be do do do.
I was just looking at this junction of what will be the old stone cottage into the extension, and there's always going to be a funny junction there. So I think what I've decided to do, I'm going to slot the wall where I've marked here. I'm going to cut a slot in the wall and then cut it back 1.5 inches. So when you come this way, there'll be a nice piece of timber or plasterwork on this return from that point there. So you'll get the look of the old stone, and then you should have a nice transition point where you come into the more modern extension, if that makes sense. Makes sense to me. That's what I'll do anyway. So a bit more grinding before we do anything else today, and then we're going to concentrate on finishing off all this pointing. There's that bit there, there's that bit there, and there's the two sides on the inside of the porch. There and there. And we have a sunbathing dog today. Are you happy, Roy? Sunbathing today. Nice day. Finally the good weather's returned. There's the first slot, cutting this side of the door. You can see, let's see, there's a piece of wood now, how that transition might appear. There it is. So we'll have a junction there between the old cottage, the old stonework, and into the new extension. It'll be panelled up to this height where the bottom of the wood is there. So if that'll stay, I'll stand back. Hang on. So there we go. I just put a temporary prop in there just to show how that'll look. I think it's quite smart actually. I mean, it might be white painted, or it might be plasterwork or whatever, but it just neatens up that transition between, like I say, the old cottage and the new extension. Just got the other side now to chop out, and then we can carry on pointing. Because it's difficult to get the chiseling on this side, the only way to get this stone out without loosening everything around it is to cut all these slots into the stones. See, I started some down here, and then hopefully each of those, without knocking the camera over, chisel away. Getting me to where I need to be. what they're made out of. Stone, I guess. But someone's got the right idea. Oh, don't have to get up just because I'm here. Good boy. You go back to sleep. It's getting there now, down to the depth. So I'll get the grinder out again, run some more grooves in there, chip off them last little bits, and we should be nearly there. That piece of wood then will fit in up against the old stonework as before. It just needs to go back another 10-15 mil at the top to level that up. But there we go, another job nearly done. Just going to have a sneak up and see if I can see these birds without getting attacked by the parents. I'll show you the nest. There you go. You can just see the little heads poking out. Oh, Mummy's back. She's not happy. There we go. Let's try and get a bit higher. There we go. You see the little faces? There's 4 in there. Oh, little swallows.
So while you're watching Noel take the plastic off the windows, I'll just fill you in on hopefully what might be happening in the next few weeks. Sid and I will be staying over in Ireland for 3 weeks this time, which will be great. It was only a fortnight last year, but I've managed to get a bit longer off work. And hopefully in that time, we'll be able to help with some progress, as well as, you know, we might have people in to lay the underfloor heating, hopefully. I've already had the BER assessment. That's BER is Building Energy Rating. So there is a grant available, but you have to be able to reach a certain level of performance, energy performance, in order to qualify for the grant. You have to get it down to 1.5 rating, whatever that is. But it's only for in the old part of the building. But because we have insulation in the roof, and Noel will be laying insulation on the floor at 150mm insulation, which is unusual. Apparently people only usually use 100mm, so we're kind of really over specified for insulation. We should be fine meeting the requirement, and that will help, having a grant to offset the cost of that. Another thing that's happening at the moment is the guttering and soffits of the roof. That's all happening as well. So there will be some footage to come on that. I think Noel's doing a little bit of work also in the plant room, insulating that too. But there probably won't be another video now until we're out there. We'll see how we go. And unless we have a lot of footage, Jenna can whip something up quickly, just so that it's all chronological. But I can't wait to be there myself doing the filming. I really enjoy doing that. So thank you once again for watching and for your lovely kind comments. And although we have a bit of a joke sometimes about the mean comments, they are very few and far between, and we certainly don't lose sleep over them. The kindness by far outweighs and makes up for it. So thank you. We appreciate you very much. Take care. Till next time. God bless. Bye for now.